It is the RIOT on Radio U. Joining us in the studio this morning, Graceful Closure.
What's up?
Howdy.
How's it going, guys?
Good, man. How are you?
I feel great. I feel great about what this right here that you brought some cold brew in here this morning.
This is true.
I'm excited about it. Now let's talk about because you're a coffee guy, Jared. I want you to break down.
Coffee guy.
Is that not true?
No, I mean it is. It's
okay.
funny.
What is that too on the nose? You are an artist. You're an individual. You're a person
Creative.
who also happens to enjoy coffee
and love
and what it brings to the table.
And you do a really good job creating the coffee as well. So you brought in a cold brew this morning?
Yep.
And you use the toddy system?
Yeah.
If you want to hold it up, then Facebook will be able to see what...
Well, so like this isn't the system, but this is the jar the system
toddy
comes
jar,
with.
yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's Rwanda, and it took like 16 hours, and it's super yummy.
It takes a long time to make a good cold brew. I was surprised you used the toddy, and the reason I say that is this. I have one of those.
Yeah.
Nikki gave it to me. That is how I make my cold brew, so it seems like you broke into my house and stole that, which I'm not saying you did.
No one say anything about
I
that.
didn't say that.
It's just you happen to be using the same one.
Right. And I have another friend of mine who is actually opening a coffee shop tomorrow, and he was like, "Oh, you're using a toddy for that?
Why?
No.
What's with the toddy?
He used like the Japanese one where it's like swirly. I can't remember the name.
Oh, the one that kind of sucks it out then?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, but he wanted to sell me at a discount a different cold brew system.
Dude, almost every coffee shop uses the toddy system. They just use a very big
version of it.
It's like a 5-gallon bucket. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like in town, like Fox in the Snow, they use toddy. Like all kinds of like great coffee shops in Columbus or other cities use.
This is interesting. It's got a kind of fruity
bro.
Hint to it.
For real.
So this isn't one you just made specifically last night for OB when he said bring in a cold brew, because this must have been already sitting there and
this
waiting.
This is my private stash.
Is this your private stash one?
Why couldn't we bring in donuts?
I know. I'm actually a little upset about that because I wanted a donut.
Well, nobody said you can't.
Yes, huh? The RIOT Facebook page said don't
bring donuts.
He finished a cleanse where you reintroduce food back in to like find out if you're allergic to something or if something's bothering you. And as he's reintroducing things back in, donuts just don't make the cut for a while.
It's
one day at a time.
I thought that was the first thing.
Yeah, it's like no, you don't jump right back into the pool of donuts.
Well, we did jump in on. We were to the fair on Tuesday. My body's still recovering from the fair trip.
Oh, man.
So you needed a break.
I did. But, dude, you'll be proud of me. As a result of this, like, I'm basically drinking black coffee these days. Now, I'll drink, like, a little bit of... Sometimes
Are you allergic
I'll put...
to anything?
Okay, you really want to know? How about garbanzo beans?
That's
a chickpea.
What
Isn't
in the
that weird?
world is a
Chickpeas
garbanzo
wrecked him.
A chickpea.
Wrecked him totally.
Okay? Like the chickpea. Dude, I got...
like hummus.
Those are weird anyways.
Hey,
so,
I feel that, but it was on the list of things to slowly reintroduce, right? I make chili
Was it
with
ever
those.
introduced in the first place?
Yeah, I make chili with them. And chili always, I'm like, I
but
guess
why
I
don't
feel
you
okay.
tell them what your body does really well with?
Oh, pizza. And I know
he's not kidding.
I know
it really
sounds
does.
made up, but one night I was like,
that
all
sounds
right,
wonderful.
We're supposed to test whatever. Let's just order a pizza. And my body was like, yes, bro.
Yes. Your body said no to the chickpea, but to the pizza, it's like, absolutely, we're doing that.
My body just chewed right through that pizza. I woke up with a glow, quite frankly. Like, I'm
and it's
feeling
not just
good.
from the grease. Like, that really did well. So.
Yeah, no, I did great with that.
Where was the pizza from?
A place called Mama Linda's Pizza.
That just sounds good.
I almost want to ask them like their ingredients because it's like, all right, look, I feel great when I eat your pizza.
Have you been to the Giordano's Pizza that just opened up
down the road? Yes, we have.
Nikki went without me.
Well, we don't have to do everything together.
Well, let's go again.
Okay. We'll have a RIOT Graceful Closure road trip where we go to eat pizza.
Have you guys gone yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was funny is we actually went to the location in Chicago.
The
That's
day
two,
before.
yeah.
We've been
Yeah.
to.
The day before the Columbus one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and the guy's like, we literally are opening one tomorrow,
There?
like at your home. I was like, well, shoot. So we went like as soon as we got back.
So you had a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
So you're doing good. If you, according to OB's
My
plans,
body does
Never
well.
had
Yeah.
it before.
My
Though.
body
I had
does
never
great.
had it before. So like when I was in, but it was better in Chicago.
Yeah,
it was
it's
thicker.
a location.
It's thicker. Yeah. So like when it wasn't as thick, I was like, you guys are like trying to treat us like Columbus people and stop it.
They're
Treat us like
learning.
Chicago people.
I went when they were testing, and
love
it
that,
wasn't
dude.
quite like they were learning, and you could tell. Like they needed to just bring all the Chicago workers to all the different locations, and then everybody could just make it for a while and
Literally,
teach.
it was like after a show one night when we had it for the first time, and I just kept talking about it for like an hour after, and I like pretty much dreamed about it. I was like, this pizza is
woke up
so
with a
good.
glow.
When we
I
went-
woke up with a glow.
Well, when we went, I had a friend of mine. What did we order? Like one medium, like just a little pizza, and
Yeah.
he was like, "This
ordered
is
a
enough,
small, bro.
And I was like, "This
We
is."
split a small.
I was like, "This is not
You
enough,
like have
man."
one piece. You're like, well, I'm full now.
I did. I ate one
Yeah,
piece. I
that's
was
how
like,
it was.
I'm so stuffed
I
right now.
forced myself
Yeah,
into
well,
the
we were
second
like
piece.
starving after the show. He's like, bro, just go in there and get a large, and we'll just do that.
It's
So
like,
like,
nope.
I go to the front. It's like right about to close, and like I noticed like the large is like $50, and I was like,
It's like, what is
I was
this?
like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And then he's like, is it just two guys? I was like, yeah, but we're really hungry. He goes, oh, you're going to want a small.
It's small, still a small.
No, I don't.
Stop
That's
that.
it.
That is not true.
That is the joy and the oddness when it comes to a deep dish Chicago style pizza.
It's
Yeah.
good, though.
Chase, did you have something you wanted to say about donuts? I
So-
made you wait.
Get right on in there.
I've been waiting to talk about this. So I just had duck donuts for the very first time the other day.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Duck Donuts, I think, were they mostly on the East Coast?
I
But there-
believe so.
There
But
are
they're
other places now.
Like they're made to order donuts, right?
Yeah, you go
Yeah.
in and you can't just like
I didn't
take
know
a
that.
dozen. It takes for a while.
I did the dozen thing, and the girl just kind of like looked at me and questioned me. I've never heard of the place. And so she was like, well, what do you want on your donuts? Like, how do you want the donuts? I'm like, what
like,
are you
wait a
talking
minute.
about? So then I realized it's like a Chipotle for donuts.
Yeah.
And so like I just see the paper. I was like, whatever the top 6 best sellers, I'll take 2 of each.
yeah, that's a great
And
idea.
then
Was
so
it
yeah,
like $40 for a dozen? I know
no,
it's
dude,
not.
it's like $12.
That was it? That's
Yeah.
not so bad.
Nah, yeah, don't hate. And so
You just offended him.
Okay. Can we?
I'm not
can-
going to drop
wait, wait,
$40 on a
wait.
dozen donuts.
Okay.
First
wait,
off, that
pause,
seemed a bit personal.
pause. Yeah, like,
A little
that is-
personal.
that right there is what they call ad hominem. That's where you move from the subject to the person. Now, I was just asking how much they cost.
That was it.
And you call me a hater. This interview is over.
We're done.
Anyway.
Never, no more donuts ever.
We should go to
This
Duck
is where
Donuts.
this is where it gets important. They have a bacon donut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had it?
Not theirs, but I have had a bacon donut.
No.
But that's not me hating. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah,
saying
please
that I haven't had
step
it.
back, Obi, okay?
You
Just
should
step
chill.
back.
I'm off him.
You just need to chill.
Okay.
No, but the bacon donut, you have
Which is
to
not
get it.
$40, okay?
It's not $40.
It's not.
It's like
Chill,
$1.76 at the max if you just get the one.
So have you not had a bacon donut before, or was this one just
no,
so
I've
amazing?
had a bacon donut, but like then usually it's just like a normal donut and they put like one little strip of bacon on top.
Yeah, or bacon bits.
Yeah, this one's just absolutely amazing.
Life changing.
It was life changing.
And that's it.
I
Okay,
woke
that's
up,
it.
I was glowing. I was a little offended because like we had
That's the grease again, guys. That's why we glow.
no, I was a little offended because we had like rehearsal like 2 hours after my experience with the donuts. And so I was like, man, I'll be such a nice guy. I'll put 6 in a container and like bring it for everyone to share. And they're all like on the we're all on a health kick, but I was like,
Yeah, none of us
Fighting
ate
today.
his donuts.
yeah. So I ended up eating all of the donuts.
You're like,
during
I'll
rehearsal.
take care of that. I'll fix that.
I don't know that if someone brought a donut, if I could just say no, I'm not
Sure,
going to
but
eat
you
it.
just don't need them if you can head it off.
Well, Jared had already had a monster that night, so like that's
bring him in.
that's a big part of his health kick, right?
Well, okay, so monsters aren't really good for you, but I did get the 0 one with no calories.
I love how we make it all work. You know, we're like we justify everything.
Hey, bro, we had rehearsal like 3 a.m. I have something.
Why? Okay, why are you guys rehearsing at 3 a.m. like the rest of the
Okay.
daylight?
Dude, Friday's gonna be lit.
Okay.
Literally, we were programming
It was-
lights.
We were in there for 5 hours. Like, we have like a light show synced to everything. We don't. It's like a robot running it.
And we've like never ran lights, so we had to
yeah.
figure out how to run lights.
Well, for Radio U Columbus,
Awesome.
Radio U Ohio, Graceful Closure will be performing. It's your first headlining show,
As a
right?
duo, yeah,
That's
yeah.
at the Roomba Cafe, and that is tomorrow. So you can look forward to lights. Don't bring donuts.
You can bring donuts.
Okay, you can bring donuts.
And
Just
zero
be very
calorie
sensitive
Red
about
Bull and
it.
Monster.
And that's
And
about
if you have really creative, weird socks, bring them because
Bring
everyone's
socks?
going to wear them.
Okay,
Weird socks,
that works
yeah.
too.
Okay.
So that's the list.
Any other Graceful Closure news that you guys want to get out aside from pizza and donut news?
We have more shows
Okay.
outside of Columbus, so definitely check those out. And we are really hoping that Until the Night's Gone is going to have a music video. so
Yay, that'd be
stay tuned.
awesome.
Nice.
We're trying.
All right.
Hopefully he won't lose the footage this time.
Again, let's not bring up things that make problems. It's fine.
You know what? Don't hate, bro.
All right.
Try not to. I actually
We're
pretty
just-
much hated him at that, in that
Everybody's
moment.
just
No,
gonna
really,
look
I
it out
hated him.
later.
Oh, well, you know what? It's been cool hanging with you guys. Thanks for coming. Seriously, thanks for sharing your cold brew with us.
You're welcome, dude.
Appreciate it.
Anytime.
Thanks
That's
for
a
sharing
true
the Red
friend.
Bull
So see you
with us.
tomorrow then? Anytime?
Yeah, if
tomorrow?
you come to the show, I'll bring some.
No, I mean, like, could you bring it here?
Nope.
Like about quarter till
Nope.
6. It'll be right after practice. You can just swing on by.
Hey, dude,
before we
when
start the show.
Uber Eats gets it up to par, I'll have Uber Eats bring you some cold brew.
Okay. I mean,
Now
McDonald's is
Uber
using
Eats
Uber
is
Eats.
like, what did we do, man? Now they're like, what's the problem?
Now, don't hate, okay?
Yes.
Don't.